Yo, it's your boy Brantley, aka the Virtuoso himself. 1 part king, 2 parts genius. The rest is just vibes and good looks. What's happening?
Issue.
Yeah.
I'm the Don. From the Don essay. You know how it is. So, my guy.
Yeah.
We gathered here today to talk about last year.
Yes.
The music scene last year.
Yes.
So we're just gonna wrap it up. We're not gonna cover every single genre because there's gang and also gang music dropped.
Yeah.
You know.
Also, 2021 was long.
It was long.
It was like.
It was long.
It was like Endgame, the movie.
Wabo?
Yeah, no, it was long.
So, but another thing I wanted to say before we even just get into the music is.
Yeah.
One thing I realized is we're dropping so much good music in SA, bro.
Yeah, no, facts.
I think we're dropping better music than even the USA guys at this point.
Fact. I've been saying this for years.
I think also we're just improving in terms of the content-wise, the production-wise. I think niggas now, especially the producers, have stepped up their game, knowing that, the world is literally watching. Looking at us now, especially with how piano is just crossing borders.
The world is watching, bro.
So, but before we get to piano,
sure.
we're gonna start with one genre. It's slowly bubbling under.
Yeah.
Which is R&B.
Yeah.
Right. So we're gonna just cover the best EP or best album that you think dropped.
Best project, yeah.
Yeah, the best project, the best song you think was, the one outstanding for you.
Yeah.
If you can think of one. And the artist that stood out for you, throughout the year. So let's start with a project. Which project for you do you think just stood out for you? Okay,
so then we were talking earlier, right? So then I'm just gonna include Afro Soul in the conversation, right? Because it's still early times for R&B. Yes, there's a lot that dropped, I know, right? But for me, if I include Afro Soul, I'm gonna say Amanda Black.
Okay, fair enough.
I think that's the name of the album.
Yeah.
Right, I feel like that's my favorite album of the year.
Yeah.
When it comes to the R&B Afro Soul category.
Yeah.
And if we go strictly R&B, then I'll give it to Una Rams. Yeah.
Hit Me Up When It's Cold or something like that.
Eh?
I think it's Hit Me Up When It's Cold.
Hit Me Up When It's Cold,
or something like that.
Yeah,
the mixtape.
The mixtape, yeah.
I also agree with R&B. It's between Una Rams and Jonah Khosi. Jonah Khosi's EP was Sour Milk.
Sour Milk, yeah.
Fucking amazing from her. I think she was also featured on Blood and Water. I think her song was featured on Blood and Water, and she's doing amazing stuff right now. So I think between Una Rams and Jonah Khosi, when it comes to projects, I'll give it to them. And with the artists stood out before we even get to the song, that's probably the best. I'll give it to Jonah Khosi because of the fact that we've seen some R&B artists come, but they're not really hitting the mark. The way they should be, in terms of the content-wise, the production, also just the vocals, man. Because I think what's lacking with the R&B guys right now is the melodies. R&B is about melodies, man. Like you need to listen. If you listen to a guy called Jacob something.
Jacob Banks.
No, not a Jacob Banks. He's a producer guy.
Oh, okay.
He stacks up melodies. He stacks up melodies to a point where even if you just listen to the melodies without the vocals, that song is still dope.
Still slaps.
I think I would like to hear more melodies from our R&B guys.
Okay.
But Jonah Khosi stood out for me. Like I say, featured on Blood and Water. The EP is dope. My favorite song there is just I Miss You. Yeah. This is fucking dope. And for you, the artist that stood out?
The artist that stood out for me last year was Tandon J. Crazy enough. Right? So then there's a lot of things, right? So one, I don't know if people know this, but I think Kanye hit her up.
Yeah, I think I heard that too,
Yeah. So that alone is a big thing.
Yeah.
Right? She didn't drop a project, at least not that I know of last year.
Yeah.
Right? But then she was on a lot of features. She was also on this other jazz album. I just forgot the group now.
Yeah.
She was amazing. She was also on this album by Reese and Jody.
Yeah.
Also dope feature.
Yeah.
But then for me she stood out. And then when it comes to a song, I don't know, bro. Off the top of my head, I don't have an R&B song that I could say, yo, this is the joint that killed it for 2021.
Yeah.
For me, yeah.
I think the joint between Amanda Black and Jay something.
Which one was that?
But it was on the album.
On the album.
Fucking amazing. I forgot the name of it. That was amazing. The other joint that I was gonna mention was Next to Me by Una Rhymes and Langa Mavuso. Oh my days. Oh my days.
Okay, I know that was dope, but
you know,
thing is like nothing just stood out. Like that's the thing. Like there was a lot of great music, a lot of great EPs, a lot of great, but in terms of songs on its own, like okay, I can listen to the song on its own without. Yeah, like I don't think anything stood out for me in terms of the R&B space.
Nah, those two for me were. Yeah. Oh, and also another one by Una Rhymes. It's a vendor name, right? So please forgive me if I butcher it, okay?
Definitely gonna butcher it.
Lotoladi.
Okay.
Bruh, like I remember we were on Clubhouse when he previewed the EP or the mixtape.
Yeah.
And bro,
everyone went crazy.
Everyone went crazy. We didn't understand what he was saying.
Yeah.
But it was amazing. But then I thought of it, and here's a song with Muzi, Chocolate and Dreams.
Oh yeah.
Right? And at the end he does sing in Chivenda.
Oh, right? Okay.
And
he is
Venda.
Yeah.
And that part linked to the song. Bro, I was so fucking mind blown. I was like, bro, why is the gap so long? But I get it, you know.
Yeah.
It's just like a perfect matchup.
Yeah.
And then so we're moving now away from R&B. Let us know in the comments, man. What is your best EP or album or project from the R&B side?
Yeah, what did you think?
Yeah.
What did you think?
And which artist stood out
shout
for
out
you?
to Chana, like she is an honorable mention for me. I'm just saying.
True.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, in Paradise.
We waited for that album.
Hey, bro, we've been waiting.
We waited for it.
Shit.
I think it was supposed to drop like 2020.
Yeah.
And then
but like COVID, I think like stopped a lot of things. Like I just actually realized that a lot of music was probably reported in 2020, but people were afraid to drop.
True. Yeah. Also, you don't know how the market is, you know. Are they still ready for what the content you want to give them?
Yeah.
Or have they moved away from that? You know?
Yeah.
So,
that's
but
true. That's
also
true.
just moving away from that, going now into the deep house space, which is your part of the whole thing. Right? So same questions, man. Album, song, and artist.
Right. So starting with an album, right?
Yeah.
So actually, before I mention one album, I just want to give a shout out to Stay True Sounds.
Bro,
right? That record label, like the consistency,
they gave us quality. They gave us content.
The content that they dropped last year.
Yeah.
I think that like they dropped like, if not 8, maybe 9 albums from that one stable alone. Like the work, bro. Like that's crazy.
The work is crazy, yeah.
Yo, like crazy enough, it reminded me of like peak Ambitious, like 2016 probably.
Yes.
Shit. Yeah. Except like probably they were not that big in the commercial space.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Yeah.
But in terms of like the work, the quality, bro, like this, like 2021, they were amazing. So shout out to them.
Yeah.
But then my favorite album.
Shout out, bro.
Yeah. But then my favorite album was Aquatone, Audio Unit, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Right? Aquatone is, I don't know if like how do you even say this? Like it's Da Capo, but like it is alter ego or
okay.
Yeah. So Aquatone, Audio Unit, like that shit was amazing.
I'll definitely listen to it now.
You really should, yeah. And then song that stood out for me.
Yeah.
Yo, like the whole of fourth quarter last year, I was obsessed with Beat Soul, Sounds of My Dreams.
Damn. Okay.
Shit, bro. Like also that EP is dope, but like that song alone.
That song specifically,
amazing. What else?
Artists that
stood out. Right. So then in the Deep House community, I've been seeing a lot of people talking about Ecstasy. His album also was fucking fire. Actually, I asked some people on Twitter, like, yo, gents, like, what do you think was the best album that dropped last year? So a lot of people mentioned Ecstasy.
That's dope.
And then there's some that mentioned Chima Music with Music.
Oh yeah, he dropped also,
and then there's some that mentioned others mentioned some of the albums that were dropped from Stay True, Bong, Karabo, those guys. What else did I see? Man, like I'm sorry if I didn't mention the album that you mentioned as well, but like, yo, a lot is going through my head now, so but like a lot of people mentioned Ecstasy, so shout out to him, man. He was also dope. I will say that he's the artist that stood out because
a lot of people just talking about him.
Before that album, before that song, I've never heard anything about him. I didn't know him at all. So then I will say that because of that he stood out. So then everyone else, I could say that I probably knew them before. Yeah. So yeah.
And then just moving on, still staying within like the house community. Yeah. But going to Afrotech now. Yes. Which some people cannot. You just get confused in terms of differentiating.
I do too.
So we'll start there. Same questions, man, you know. Yeah. But also, I need to give a shout out to Shimza and Dog for creating this movement of theirs, you know, just giving platform to like a million other, not even a million, but you know. Other DJs and producers just to come and play, you know, to showcase their music, you know. Osama got big because of those events.
Facts.
You know, Imali, you know, exactly. You know, like these songs got big because of those events.
Angolo, actually, sorry.
That's the one. So I think before we just get into the Afrotech, you know, just a big shout out to Shimza and Dog for creating that movement. Yes, it's been there with Deepin Kana King Elea Evo Blekov.
Isn't it deep in the city or something?
Deep in the city, right? Yeah. So a concept like that has been there with Deep in the City, but you know,
it wasn't
for the Afrotech guys, it was not there.
Yeah.
You know, so and your shout outs to Doc and Shimza for that, you know, for paving way for a lot of other artists to come through.
Facts.
Because of that event, you know.
Yeah,
so
facts.
Now getting into the albums.
Yeah.
For you, which one stood out?
So as I say that, I was confused. Like, okay, so is this like Afrotech?
Yeah.
Is it not?
Yeah.
So from the albums that I heard, right, I recently listened to Ghetto King by Zakes. Yeah, I feel like it's good. So then thing is, because I don't really know, I didn't know how to differentiate. Like that one I know for sure that it is deep tech, so that I can probably say that one. But besides that, there isn't something that I can actually remember from the top of my head now. So for now I'll just give it to him, but I'm sure that I'll go back and revisit. Maybe I'll type something on the comments as well, like this one too. But like for now I'll give it to Zakes. Also, Osama helped him a lot.
I was about to say, I'm like, if it's not for Osama, I don't know.
Osama helped him a lot.
And for me personally, I didn't really like Zakes doing his album. I'm not gonna even, go about. I didn't think it was that good. I think because Osama carried it so much, that the other songs just felt like.
You were expecting them to sound like it.
Not sound like it, but at least have the same level of creativity on it. But then it's like, that one was created, it was produced by somebody else. Zakes added his elements of it and the vocals, but it was produced by somebody else. Kasango, yes. So that's why I think if maybe it was a collab album with Kasango, maybe we could have gotten something better.
I think he also dropped an EP, if I'm not mistaken. Like a lot of music dropped last year, bro.
Probably did.
He did, actually. Yeah.
So for me, it's not a project that stood up more, but more of an EP by Kayenda Soul. Imizab.
Okay.
Man.
Yeah.
It has Imad.
Nana Ata.
The title song is that featuring Nana Ata. And then the last song is Imali with Zakes Bantwini and coincidentally, and I forgot the other person. I'm so sorry, man, for forgetting your name. But that EP for me stood out. Because yes, Imali was the bigger song compared to all of them, but the others also carried weight. He could release the other 3 songs
and they were probably
as
bang
singles,
as well.
and they were bang.
Okay.
Because obviously, because of the environment that has been created for Afrotech guys, that we are more accepting of Afrotech compared to like 2 years back.
Nah, facts.
I think that EP for me stood out. And then just going to like the artists before we go to the song, going to the artists, Zakes stood out. I don't think anyone else stood out as much as Zakes. I can't say Shimza.
Zakes kind of carried it,
because I can't say Shimza. Because Shimza's dropped the song,
Shimza
but
didn't really.
He dropped the song.
He dropped the. Yeah, okay.
Nobody really knows it. I can't say Dark because his album dropped like 2 years back.
2020,
so.
And it was dope, by the way.
It was an amazing album.
Yeah.
But apart from these 3 guys, I don't know who else I can mention. Kasango, we only know him because of
Osama.
You know.
But fuck, here's this other song that he dropped. What's the name of that song? Shit. Okay, wait, can I like check it?
You can check
fuck.
it. But my thing is that, you know, a person who stood out mostly in Afrotech, it's those three guys.
Yeah.
Right? The other two because of events, and this one because he was on 2 biggest songs in Afrotech last year.
Okay.
Imali and Osama.
Zakes, yeah. Okay,
you know, so
I feel you.
That's why I'm giving the artist that stood out.
Yeah.
For me is
to be Zakes.
To be Zakes Bantwini.
Yeah. I feel like for the first time we actually completely like are on the same page. Because yeah, no, like using the reasons that you also used.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, because I don't want to repeat what you just said.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, Zakes really does deserve, because he kind of actually carried that genre.
Yeah.
Afrotech. Yes, like there's a lot of guys that were killing it also, but like when it comes to the commercial space.
Yeah, exactly.
Just to be honest, like, Zakes was that guy. So yeah.
And then I think for the song it's pretty obvious.
Oh, for you.
Osama.
For you, yeah.
Osama. Come on. Which other song is better than Osama in Afrotech?
For me?
Imali comes close, yes.
Closer.
Comes
Crazy
close.
Enough was dropped by Kasang, the same guy that's on Osama. The song is called Closer. Listen
Really?
to that joint.
I will.
God.
I will. But have you seen the reception of Osama though? Like, we don't know what the hell is Zakes saying.
Listen, right?
But you're gonna butcher those lyrics.
Listen, yeah.
As long as they're in tune.
Listen. So then we are saying, okay, wait, are we saying which song stood out in the entire genre or which song stood out for you? Because if you're saying
let's
in
put
the
it for
genre,
you. Okay, let's put it for you.
yeah, because like if you're saying for you, then
okay, cool, yeah, because we've been doing that anyway.
For me, is that joint.
Okay,
but like I know a lot of people probably didn't hear it or don't know it or whatever. So like I understand if they would say Osama, because really, obviously, like that was the biggest song in that space.
That video they took,
and like it also even has a good argument to be like maybe amongst the biggest songs of the year generally.
Oh yeah,
that's
definitely.
How big
No, it is.
So then,
it is part of probably the top 10, top 5 even.
Yeah.
I think top 5.
Yeah, probably top 5.
Top 5
at
this point, because
yeah,
top 5.
Yeah, no,
definitely.
So yeah.
And then now just moving away from that now.
Yes.
We're going to these 2 other genres.
Yes.
That, you know, have been going back and forth for probably like...
Wait, have they really been going back and forth? Because I feel like it's been one that's
not
been
back and
bullying
forth,
the
isn't
other.
like one is dominating one year, the other one is not dominating.
Okay,
but in terms of like the competitiveness of it, where people are jumping ship, you know, to go to the other side. Some people...
Mostly from one side to the other.
You know?
I feel you.
Exactly, you know.
I feel you.
Piano and hip-hop, but we'll start with hip-hop.
Yeah.
Right? Hip-hop didn't have a bad year. Let's be honest. It didn't have a bad year.
Album-wise, it was...
Album-wise,
amazing.
we got the content. I think also even hit songs. I just think because Piano, you know, these guys just release every single day. There's a new song.
You can't
there's a new dance.
With vocabs though, so
you
it's
know.
Like,
so I think,
sense.
but hit-wise, you look at you look at Why Me, you like, these songs are big.
Yeah. Nobody's Safe or AKA,
you know,
5-year plan.
Like,
I don't think anybody calls it 5-year plan, by the way.
What, the Summer Aries?
Yeah.
People do call it 5-year plan.
Okay, yeah, well, not still call it Nobody's Safe, but okay.
You guys got the leak. We got the original. Okay. Those who are not stands, we got the original, which is 5-year plan. What do you get? It's like Color Collect. You remember when Color Collect first leaked?
Yeah.
And then the mastered version came out, be like,
it's not the one.
Like,
but that leak was crazy.
Bring the leak back.
You.
So, before we derail,
right? Yeah.
So hip hop.
Sure.
So many albums dropped.
Facts.
Right? So many albums dropped. So many mixtapes dropped.
Facts.
But I don't want to cover the mixtapes because, to be honest, there's only one mixtape that matters.
I don't know which one is that. Okay.
You can't.
Okay.
You can't give me
but
soil.
wait.
You can't give me soil over that.
Wait. Mixtape. Another one that was dope is 2Play. I don't know if it was a mixtape or an album by Magler. But the thing is, he leaked it, so then I guess
It's a mixtape. It's a mixtape.
fewer people heard it because of he probably leaked it. Like he didn't really
he
have
leaked
a
it
proper
on
like
Audio Mac.
rollout.
He leaked it on Audio Mac.
So it's like, but otherwise, that's also in the conversation. But yeah, Triple TM was
that's my
class
thing.
above. Like,
I also think with Triple TM, yes, it was not the best in terms of mastering and mixing, but 2Play was worse in terms of mastering and mixing.
Okay, yeah,
it was way worse. It was like any minute now worse. You know.
Yeah.
It's like, Chief, come on.
Jeez.
There are so many sound engineers out there who are actually great at this thing.
Yeah.
Find one. Go to the sound engineering king scale in Jersey, in Bram. Find one final student here.
Final year student.
You know, they will clean up your shit. Yeah. They will clean up properly. But
just
anyway.
Have a resume, yeah.
Anyway. Forget about mixtapes because I think Triple TM, I don't think there's any other mixtape that comes close to it.
Yeah, no, none.
None. So, album-wise now, Bheki dropped, Big Zulu dropped.
A lot of people dropped. Words dropped. Pretty Ugly.
Last year,
Questa, even MT. Shit, a lot of people dropped.
Questa dog, hit me up. I can work magic, please. If you see this, hit me up.
Hit my nigga
I've been trying, but bro, hit me up.
Because there's potential there.
Bro, Questa still has so much content to give us.
Yeah.
He has so much content to give us, especially now with the whole label thing happening.
Yeah.
People are fighting for split sheets and all of that. I feel like he has a lot to take out. You know. But you need to also package it right. Like, you can take out things, but if you don't package it right, it doesn't land.
No, true.
It doesn't land, you know. So, Questa, hit me up.
Let's go to the albums then.
Album of the best album for you. You know, say album of the year.
Wait, let's start with you. Start with
me, right?
Yeah.
I'll start between three guys. Okay. So I'll rank them. It was MT with Logan, Big Zulu with StinoLeThwenny, Bheki with Before Now.
Okay.
Right.
You said you will rank them, so rank.
I'm gonna rank them.
Okay.
At 3, I have Logan.
Okay.
At 2, I have Before Now. And at 1, I have StinoLeThwenny. And I'll explain why.
Yeah, please do.
So when he came up with this title, everybody's like, why this title?
Yeah.
You know, because listen, he's
By
cover
the way,
art.
what does it mean for people that
I'll tell you now.
Okay.
Let's just wait for it. So, when he came up with the name StinoLeThwenny and he dropped the album cover, it didn't make sense.
Yeah,
look at it, you're like, these elephants, there's a lioness, there's a kid, there's him, you know?
Yeah.
So, how he explains it is, when a snake takes out its eggs, right? It takes care of them before they hatch, right? But when they hatch, the snake is already gone.
Okay.
Right? So he took that and put it in South Africa's context where you could say we're a fatherless nation.
Okay.
Right? A lot of kids don't have that because they live.
Yeah.
And he took also that in the industries, like as an independent artist, you don't have a label that looks after you. That's gonna take care of distribution,
what you're doing,
you know, all this publishing, all of that. So you're basically a loner. So when a snake hatches out of its egg, it's a loner. It has to teach itself how to hunt, how to live, and be this venomous. People are afraid of snake.
Yeah,
you know. So that was the meaning behind the name, StinoLeThwenny.
Okay, so now I understand the name, but the cover art.
Now the cover art, I don't know what the hell he was thinking.
So that still doesn't make sense.
That still doesn't make sense to me.
Cool.
I get it with the kid.
For you to explain that, like,
if it was just a kid alone.
Yeah.
In the wilderness, as because it's in the jungle.
Yeah.
If it was just a kid out in the jungle, it would have been perfect. I would have understood it. But then
maybe not even animated. Like also, I feel like that made it even worse.
He needs to get better people. Big Zulu.
Yeah, no, please.
Khandela nje wana i-graphics thala abantu bakhona baningi nje lapha eThekwini baningi nje bakhona if awazi umuntu iza kimi khona umthetho wami bathi uClinton plan ngapi uzokunikeza yena mfethu ube right. So because of that message, and then you start listening to the songs and the messages of what they say, there's one song that stood out which is very triggering for a lot of people, and I think that's why Ukhozi has not played it and is always going to like the other ones, Musa Sentini, Imaleningi, Shunwenka, you know, all those ones that don't really put that message through, because those ones are just add-ons.
Yeah, because like those are just like
they're add-ons to have like kind of a hit song for people to sing along to.
Yeah, no, true.
But there's a song called Ubabulalana, which translates to My Dad is Sleeping With Me.
Yeah, no.
Right.
I heard that, yeah.
And it talks about a very triggering topic. So I'm putting this trigger warning out there. It talks about rape within the Zulu culture, which is very... People don't usually talk about it, especially when you talk to like Zulu people. They don't really want to touch on those topics because even it says my father sleeps with me.
Yeah, so like
it means
even
that from a
worse,
daughter's
like now it's
perspective
like
that
can't even trust the person that's supposed to take care of you.
You know, because it says that somewhere along the lines, I'm translating it now, it says that this girl goes through with the mother and be like, this nigga is doing this dumb shit to me. Do something, help me.
Yeah.
You know, so
the message, mother now can't even help because, you know, so also the
message throughout is like there's no father figures who can protect their kids.
Yeah.
There's no father figures who can show you how this life thing is. Yeah. So that's like the whole message throughout the whole album. Because of even him personally, I think he only met his dad late in his life.
Yeah.
So it's like a whole portrait of his personal life.
Yeah.
So for me, when I listen to it, I didn't listen to it like, okay, I want to hear a commercial album from him.
Yeah.
Because when he first explained the name of it, I was like, okay, so this is where I'm going with it.
Yeah, so it's gonna be conscious.
That's why that whole album, when I listen to it, I'm like,
it hits better. Okay. So like, I guess that's why it's actually even important to have like a proper rollout so that you kind of explain what, or like you prepare people to actually listen to your album the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah, definitely.
Received. Because like, honestly, I didn't hear any of that like before listening to the album.
Yeah.
All I knew was, I know Big Zulu, like I know his other projects and his other songs and stuff like that. So I know that he's gonna rap. I know that he's gonna like tell good stories or great stories. So I listened to the album. It's a great album.
Yeah.
But because of that, like I didn't have the full context
of it.
I wouldn't say it was my top 3.
Yeah.
Probably not even top 5. Yeah. Maybe would have made top 10. I don't know. But like, okay, sharp. My top 3, since you gave us 3, because I was gonna just give you 2.
Yeah.
But okay, so my top 3. Number 3, I feel like now it's gonna be a toss-up between Soil, right? By Pretty Ugly.
Yeah.
And also Blackie because of the year that he had.
Yeah.
Right? So then like don't really have to explain too much about that.
Yeah.
And then Soil because of like the messaging also. Like like that messaging was strong. Like also thing of like, we are South Africans, we are Africans aspiring to be what we are not.
Yeah.
Like, don't do that.
Yeah.
Kind of. Right? Like that's a very, very, very like summarized version of what that album is about. But like it has a lot of messages.
Yeah.
So that's my number 3 and 4, I guess.
Okay.
But my top 2. Yo.
Let's hear this one.
Top 2, right? It's If You Know, You Know by Tato Soul and Mesh Beats.
Yep.
Fuck, that shit was amazing, bro.
Was that a mixtape?
I think it was an album, bro. Yeah, it was an album. But it was a joint album. That shit was amazing, bro. Yeah, so it's Tato Soul.
Yeah.
And Mesh Beats, right? So that's part of my top 2. And then my other one, it's Product of a Praying Mother, right? By Words.
Yeah.
Right. So then I also mentioned this on Yes's podcast on my musical movement. Yeah. Right. So basically that album, bro, like talks about how important it is to have basically somebody looking out for you.
Yeah.
So with Big Zulu's album, it was like the important or the dangers of not having like father figures.
Yeah.
That one, it's the like sort of the opposite, the importance of having like a mother that actually prays for you, right?
Okay.
Especially if like you stay in a dangerous place that has a lot of gang activities and stuff like that. So then throughout the album he talks a lot about like the shit that happens go west, like Pretoria West and shit like that. So that one was dope for me. So that one, and also first time he rapped in Pitori, like full verse. So like, hey,
shucks, okay.
Listen to words.
I guess 25K is influencing niggas after all.
Yeah. Well, actually, he said that it's Tato, but like, yeah, you can say 25K as well.
Tato's rapping in English.
Nah, Tato been rapping in.
Well, the first song I heard of him, he was English. Like,
which one? 10,000 is in there. Which one did you hear first?
I'm not sure, but the first song that someone sent me to me, like, yo, listen to this nigga. I was like, okay, he was rapping in English. I'm like, oh,
wow, okay.
Is that a South African nigga? Like,
he's fire.
Okay, but like, he's fire. And then I heard this Pitori. I think I hit you up after I heard the Pitori, and I asked you, okay, what's the difference between him and 25K?
That's when you like heard his Pitori bag. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
Yeah.
What's the difference here? So
okay, now I feel.
I got it,
I feel.
So
yeah, those two words with a product of a praying mother and Tato Soul and Mash Beats. If you know, you know. Those are my top 2 albums of 2021 for hip hop.
I'm surprised I'm surprised you didn't mention 25K. Actually, to be honest. Why is that? No shades to 25K.
Yeah, like no shade whatsoever, right?
But
like after you said the album was dope, now it makes it harder to say what.
No,
like
it was. It was dope.
Like it was
for him,
but like it's like, it wasn't for me. Like it wasn't what I expected. And also like I've been saying this, like I've been seeing a lot of people saying, yo, everyone should go to Zuchi. I'm like, yeah, Zuchi is dope when it comes to like the production side of things, but I don't personally feel like he should like curate an entire album or like produce the entire, like there's different things like no.
Do you think 25K lost himself because of that production?
Somehow it does feel like that because
I definitely felt that way.
Right?
I felt that way. I'm like, because I first listened to Culture Vulture, right? I was like, okay, this nigga's
that
like
25K is not the 25K that we heard here. Like, yeah, obviously, like the content, it's still him, and like then he was super raw, which was part of like his appeal, right? And now it's like he's too clean. Like fine-tuned. Yeah, like he's too clean. It's like, yo, that's a dope thing. Like it's dope to be clean.
Yeah.
But sometimes you need that rawness. Like earlier we spoke about Collect Core, like like the unmastered version, like it was like raw as shit, and like yo, that was the one that everyone liked. So then that's how I felt. Like 25K was dope, but like also, for me though, like it was not 25K.
I get you.
That's what I felt like. So it's like, it was a dope album.
They tried to. Have you ever taken somebody out of a rural place and placed them in like an environment? They can adapt to it, yes.
Yeah.
But it's like you're losing a certain part of him.
Yeah. What did KO say? What did KO say? You can take me out of the ghetto, but you can't take the ghetto out of me.
Except so, like, this time around, yes, the ghetto did not go away. Yeah. But the product of it was not what we expect. It's like KO's Khana Republic 2.
Yeah, actually, that's a perfect description. Fuck. Yeah. Because like
Khana Republic 2. That's it.
You're right.
If you've heard Khana Republic the first
and you heard the second one, you know what we're talking about. Yeah.
So then, now let's go to the artists that stood out.
Yeah.
For me, I want to say Blackie, right? Because I just think because of how versatile he was and how crazy the year was for him. Yeah. And how it started and how it ended. It's like this guy that was just releasing videos just for the fuck of it. To be out there.
It was like
and to be like this superstar Nalim Kabano. So he's like a god.
Yeah.
You know? It's like, oh, you eating my boy.
Nice now.
You know?
Yeah.
So I want to say Blackie and give him those flowers while we still can.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you can't stay at number one forever.
Yeah.
So while he's still there and we loving you, I want to give you these flowers and be like, my boy.
You're killing it.
Listen, you robbed everybody. Everybody now wants a piece of you.
Yeah, no fact.
Because you did that. Look at how many features people now started flocking in.
A Blackie feature was literally a cheat code like last year. Blackie and McLaren. Like both of them were literally cheat codes.
You know, so, you have those two. I know.
Yeah, I'm good. You're done.
You know, so I want to give it to Blackie. He had an amazing year, man.
Okay, now cool. I personally want to give it to Maglera, like the other guy.
Yeah.
And also Tato, because like I feel like him and Maglera, like they were the two rappers that really rap. Like they reminded me of what rap should be. Like, when I'm on a verse with you, I don't care who you are, bro. I'm here to kill you.
That's it.
And I felt like that's what they did. Like,
That's
bro,
it.
like, thank you for giving me a feature, but fuck you, kind of. Like, right? Like, bro,
like
we're both
Drake.
Rappers.
It was like featuring Drake back then.
Yeah.
It was a Drake song when you feature him.
Yeah. And that's how I felt.
And that's the approach of Tato and Maglera.
And Maglera, yeah. And like, I love that about them. And like, I also love the fact that, they still have that authenticity to them, right?
Yep.
So, I'll give it to Tato and my boy, Maglera Dope Boy.
And now for the song, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna just add this one here. Song of the year.
Song of the year.
Yeah. Before we get to your best song of the year, hip hop.
Hip hop song of the year. When it comes to song of the year, as in like I think year times 4. I think that one is maybe the default option. I don't know, like if there was a song as big, to be honest.
Why Me? Maybe.
Why Me? Nah, man. Like I don't even feel like Why Me was top 5.
You think so?
I don't know, like I just don't feel like that song was dope. I actually even crazy enough preferred the leak.
I think it's top 3 and number 3. Number 2 is
I don't know.
5-Year Plan.
Okay, yeah, like those, yeah. But still, like I don't put it at number 3 though.
I'll put it at number 3.
Okay.
I can't think of, because it's a turn up song. Every single person that I've been to when it's groove wise, they knew the lyrics.
Why me?
It's like it's like something Oskido said. Is like, if you wanna get a quick cheat code to a hit song, one lines.
Yeah, facts.
One lines.
Facts.
It's like, look at Beyond, one lines.
Yeah.
That's what gets you. So I think I think I need a mixtape from Bheki and Nasty.
Okay.
I think I need a mixtape from those two, because I think they found each other at the right point.
Yeah.
They're not both competing for number 1.
Yeah.
One has been there, and now he's just pushing whatever he wants to push overseas.
Yeah.
And dropping all these smaller hits here and there, and just keeping it consistent.
I feel you.
The other one is having a good time at the top.
I feel you.
So I think right now, if they were to drop a mixtape,
I feel you.
It'll be fine.
I feel you.
Because and Why Me now so far. 2 dope joints.
2 dope, yeah.
Dope joints. And these
but then again, like Bheki, like I told you, he's a cheat code. Like,
but Nesta was a cheat code also, remember?
No, 2016 shit. Like he was on everybody's stage. Nesta was killing it. No shit. Okay, You're right.
2 cheat codes.
You're right.
1 mixtape.
You're right.
Though I want the producer to be Anati.
Do you think Anati could produce for both of them?
I think he could, because remember, if you think of Ghana wasn't joined, the one that had Casper and Nasty.
Wasn't it Jump? Yeah.
Jump has the same tempo as Why Me.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
I'm so hungry. Why me? Why me? Why?
You should be a DJ.
Nah, never. You're our guy. You know what it is. But I think Anati, especially because now he's been, in this hiatus of his.
Yeah.
I think he's been listening.
Okay. So
he went live.
Yeah.
And he dropped a piano joint. Fire. I was like, damn, this nigga's versatile.
Yeah.
And then he dropped a hip hop joint. Fire.
Okay.
I was like, nigga. Like, when people go on a hiatus and they come back, they're kind of like outdated.
Yeah.
But it seems like he has stayed. He's been listening to what's happening right now.
But also, like, I feel like it depends who it is, because there's certain people that can do that. Like, they can leave, come back, and like still run the game. So,
Anati's
I get you. Like, I feel like Anati is one of those guys.
Yeah, because always Tweezy now.
Yes. Yeah.
Tweezy, come back.
We need you.
Tweezy, come back. Kem, also you. We need to talk, me and you. Okay, so
yeah,
I think we could say Ye times 4 was probably the best song from hip-hop.
Best song from hip-hop, yeah.
In terms of commercial-wise.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way, commercial-wise, in terms of clubs and all of that. Your personal one?
My personal favorite hip-hop song was... Shit, like, I don't know if it falls under 2021, because the album was released, like, late December 2020.
It doesn't count.
Dude, December.
It doesn't count.
December, come on, bro.
It doesn't count.
Come on, bro.
This is not the summers here.
Listen.
This is not the summers here. We
listen
don't,
to me.
It's from January the 1st, 2021
right.
to December 31st, 2021. That's what we're counting.
Wait, listen.
Because I can sing Malening again.
No, but like, when did that drop?
Aye.
And it rocked when it dropped.
Okay, sure.
So it doesn't count. So listen to what I'm saying, right?
Okay.
So this joint, I still don't feel like people like gave it a chance. Okay, maybe it's because they didn't know it. So it's like, okay, fine. Peli Politics and Peshe. Fuck, by Tatusu. Yo, if you don't know that joint, go check it out, bro. Okay, sharp.
It's a dope joint.
It's 2020, fine, I'll leave it. Dotted Lines from Triple TM by Reese.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my favorite song.
Okay.
Last year.
Oh yeah, okay, nah, that joint was fire.
Fire, right? Yo,
that joint was fire.
Yo, just that this kid doesn't drop videos or like, fuck this.
That joint was fire.
Hey, okay.
I mean, me personally, I have to go to my boy MT.
Yeah, which one?
Where you at?
Okay.
Man, like, I like when MT is on his melody bag.
Yeah.
Like, I see the trap, you know, I see the struggle songs, but when he's just like,
but the melody
just
bag,
floating, that's for you, like, he's just there. You know, it reminds me of, I think he had a song called Ready and a song called You Got It. Just melody bags. You could, if they were to drop now, they're probably classified like Hold. It'd be like an R&B joint.
Oh yeah.
You know, so it's I like
Hold
that.
Was also dope. Okay, but that's R&B, so
that's R&B.
Yeah.
But also
that was amazing. Shit.
So
okay,
you know where you at for me, MT, man. That joint is just he's nice and floaty. Like he's not thinking too much. You know, sometimes MT has this problem of thinking too much into a song.
Yeah.
That I'm trying to have the perfect hook.
Overdo it, yeah.
I'm trying to have the perfect hook. I'm trying to make sure this joint, you know, when people play it. But there he was like, you know where I'm at.
Yeah.
You know?
What was that joint that we were going crazy over on Quest's album? Was it Eyes? That had
that lady, ne?
Yeah. Shit.
Also that one.
I don't remember it now. Like fuck, that song was amazing though. Shit, that's so dope. Eyes.
I think it's Eyes, yes.
Yeah. Who's that lady, Joe? This chick. Who's that lady?
Oh man.
Yeah,
see, Quest, had he fucking listened or read my emails, my days. But yeah, Eyes. I'm trying to remember that. I remember that lady won a competition that Jay something was having.
Yeah.
It was her and some other white guy, if I'm not mistaken. And she
Isn't
was part
like,
of the top two.
RJ Benjamin.
No, it was Jay something.
Zulu Park. Yeah.
It was Jay something. Because I remember I saw her video on Twitter. Because I followed the hashtag. I'm like, I'm trying to hear new talent.
Oh, okay, sure.
So I followed the hashtag and I found her. I think her video was in black and white or something. And I heard those vocals. I'm like,
she's amazing.
Who is this? And I tagged a friend of mine, Booga Bingo. He's like, bro.
Yeah.
What? I'm like,
I can't wait for her to drop something.
So I'm bruh. I think it's probably gonna be on some Amanda Black's teas.
Yeah, probably.
You know, but her voice is versatile. I like that.
Yeah.
Like her voice is versatile. She can be like Bheki, jump into like a lot of genres.
Hey, bro, Bheki.
You know, vocal range.
The vocal range. Okay, yeah.
Amazing. Yeah. So speaking of Bheki, let's go to a genre.
Novela.
I'm a piano.
Yeah,
bro.
Novela.
Yo.
It's been killing it. Eh? How many years now? What? Since 2019?
Before then, because if you think of it, it's like it has evolved so much from Pusha's go, which is like very infused with Kwaito so much, but it was not Kwaito exactly.
Yeah.
And then, you know, we had Suna Baba with Team Marsha. And
when was that?
Like 2018, 17, 18, around there. So, and then it kept switching.
We could pretty much say 2018. Because
5 years. Let's say 5 years.
Yeah, because before then, it was still there, but like it was more like developing and stuff like
that. Yeah,
it
was so very
like,
underground.
Yeah,
because I'm sure of it. Yeah. I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like 2017.
20s. So
like
then
5 years it's been transitioning.
Yeah.
And every single year there's like a
something
new element.
changes and someone adds
and,
something.
You know,
yeah.
it's like it went from just like vulgar language.
Yeah.
You know, like very raw. And then it went to like the soulful element when it was like something so weird. And then obviously the ratchet songs were still there, like Lodge.
They will never go away, bro.
Uber, you know, these always those ratchet songs, but then the transition that it's always going through, but it's like now we have Bacadiano, and it's like
now we also have like rappers like properly rapping.
Bruh.
Like
rappers are like
Youngster now is proper dropping bars like
bruh,
like yo.
Youngster, because if you think of it, Youngster is so true. Youngster only started doing piano January 2020.
Wasn't it 2021? Oh, 2021, yeah.
January 2021, that's when he switched.
You see? And he's been killing it.
Dope album in the same year.
Hey, bruh.
You know? And you find so true.
Yeah.
Rapper, like rapper, bars rapper. Now he's singing.
He's singing.
Nigga is singing. But it's not just only rappers.
He's alkaline as well.
Hey, Reason with the same flow. Reason must change his flow now. He's at the same flow for how many songs now?
No, that's what I'm saying. If it works, like niggas like try it again until it stops working, and I think that's the issue. But anyway,
but I mean,
he has a dope joint as well.
I think for Caesar Alkaline or Alakai,
sorry,
Caesar Alakai, right? I think for him, I think he's on his writing back so much, that he's like, I found a flow, I'm just gonna use it everywhere.
Stick to it, okay?
You know,
yeah.
Because I mean, the writing bag is a lot also.
Yeah.
You know, those royalties when they come through, I mean, he has what, 5 kids?
I don't know.
No, I think he did. I think 5 or 4.
I don't know.
Because it's the twins. And then from the previous marriage.
From the previous marriage, yeah. Yeah, I think it's 4. 4
or 5. No, 5. Because remember, he also had a daughter that they had a reality show on. There was Questa, there was Altido on it.
I don't watch TV.
There was a reality show.
I don't know.
I think he has 5 kids. RIP to Lil O, I think, ne? From No Sleep.
Yeah.
You know.
Lil O-ish.
RIP, man.
Yeah.
But Caesar Alakai, he found the flow. He's like, I'm gonna use this flow on every song, but I'm gonna write for niggas. And I think that's the bag he's on now, writing for people. Because he wrote for Nomuzi, wrote for Poeti. Rumor has it he's writing for Piano Oaks.
Yeah, Pori as well.
Apparently he didn't write that one, but we don't know.
Hey, we don't know.
What's the actual
Let's just put it at that. We don't know.
So with so much that drops, because you think of it, I think March was when Woza dropped last year.
Okay, yeah.
And by the time October hit, we're listening to Youngstan,
yeah.
You know, Woza was, yes, it was a joint we knew, but now we're like, okay, anyway.
Yeah. You know, one thing that I noticed, right? So then I was telling this to like a friend of mine, right?
Yeah.
I was like, yo, a lot of piano joints, like they're leaked on these lives and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
A lot of them, we like them before they drop. Like, they become hits before they drop.
Definitely.
And then some of them, they fall off after they drop. Definitely. Like, that's crazy. And then some of them, like, we like them before they drop. When they drop, like, they become bigger. Like, Aduwele, I feel like, also Abalele and Asibe Happy.
Yeah.
Those 3, crazy enough, those 3 are among my... We'll get to that.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll get to that. But, like, and then there's others that, like,
don't live up to expectations.
Yeah, like they were hits way before they were dropped. Like for me, Jola is one of them. Like it was crazy. Like it was meant to be one of the biggest songs of the year before it dropped.
Yeah.
And then after it dropped, like I don't know what happened, but maybe that thing was lost. Like the song is still dope.
Yeah.
But in terms of like the reception that people gave it, it's not the same as when it was still a leak and DJs were playing it and everybody was going crazy over it.
Yeah, I think also is because them two that took so long.
That's the thing, like
to drop. I think also I'm going to apparently he was going
forever,
through.
Bro.
I think also he was apparently going through a legal battle in terms of going out of Piano Hub. I think he was on a Piano Hub or something like that.
I didn't even know that.
And going into, I think he's at Sony now, where he's dropping under like.
Isn't it like?
No, he was at
like indie.
He was at Born in Soweto. actually.
Oh, okay.
Because I remember Shesha.
Whose label is that?
It's by Colin and Dr. Duda. Shout out
Okay.
to Colin, bro. I don't know if you want to watch
Wait, which
this or
Dr.
not.
Duda?
Dr. Duda. From Mikasa.
That guy has like a piano label.
Well, it's a joint thing with Colin.
Okay.
Colin used to be DJ Hlo's manager back in the days.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like close mates of mine.
Okay.
So I think they were under born in Soweto. I think when he left born in Soweto, then he probably had legal
was like
battles.
some legal thing. Oh, that's why like it took so long to drop the landlord also.
The landlord.
Yeah.
Because it was Jola and Mlanje.
Yeah,
remember?
bro. Actually, thinking of three. Like, what was the other one? Jola, Mlanjeni. What was the other one? Like, there was three of them that were like they were rocking way before like
I just remember those two because would like drop it, and then I think they leaked.
Yeah.
And someone put them on like streaming platforms.
Yo, bruh.
And they were like, no man, guys, we're still dealing with it and whatever.
And then they had to take them down.
But man, there's so many songs that dropped. People, new stars being born, Chico. Now we have Doors. You know, Melo and Sleazy, Fellow Liti.
Yeah, no, you told me about those niggas, Melo and Sleazy.
I told bro,
they are killing shit, bro.
Bro, when I'm still waiting for that song to drop. It has not dropped, dog. I even forgot its name now. The joint that had the late Mpura, it had Focalistic, and Melon Sleazy. It has not dropped yet. We're still waiting for it.
Yeah,
and it's like, guys,
I hope it's not gonna disappoint when it does, but we'll see.
I'm afraid of that. I don't know if I don't think they're gonna drop a Mpura album.
Yeah. I feel like they shouldn't.
Yeah, you know, I don't know how I feel about people dropping albums or people post. Yeah.
What do you call them? Post-mortem or whatever?
Yeah, post-mortem something.
Yeah.
Albums. I do because we've seen with Pop Smoke what's happening. It's
yeah.
Like, yo, you guys now just forcing things.
But also, sorry, wait. While we're on that topic, like just to derail a little bit, like even though I'm against those type of albums, I would have loved to hear like a Juke Soul mortem album. That's just me. But like, yeah.
No, I get you.
Generally, like, nah, I don't want to hear them.
I think with the late Mpura, I think it's probably with the parents as to like, do they want
decide?
Do they really
at least
want?
Like when it's that way, like if they decided, then like we know, okay, it's coming from them, like, and it's their child, so it's like, well,
because Angati was supposed to drop, I think, the Friday before he passed. The Friday, Angati passed on, and then the Friday following, I think he was supposed to drop a song that they played at the funeral. They played it at his funeral.
Damn.
So
I didn't even know that.
They actually did play that single. They're like, it's gonna drop, and then it never dropped. So I'm thinking it's probably within the family deciding.
Yeah, probably.
Should we drop this thing or not? Or
give us space.
I mean, they have Mseben's way to bring in the money. So I don't know. I would have loved to hear his album, but I don't know how I feel about.
I really would too.
I don't know how I feel about it happening when he's no longer here, unless it's like the parents were like, okay, just one album, just one, and that's it.
Best of, maybe.
You know,
even call it that. I don't know.
Now, best of it has to be like your hits. So I they shouldn't do it if the family
doesn't want to,
especially because he was indie. I like the fact that he was indie.
He was indie, so they own everything.
The label can't say like, now we're dropping it, and you find people now just adding
whatever they want to add,
and they take
featureable mama because they're popping. It's like, no,
you don't do
that.
Now we sing Chico verse featuring Mpura.
Like, yeah, when did you meet now?
You know, so
yeah. So, or maybe they did meet. We don't know, but maybe, like still,
yeah. But
it would not make sense.
R.I.P. to the gents, peace my gents.
Yeah.
So now let's get to the albums. We've been talking about the albums.
We've been derailing,
Let's talk about the albums that dropped. For you, the best one.
Okay, so
personal, not best in the whole genre, just for you personally.
The one that stood out for me.
Yeah.
So then there's this other album that I feel like I felt like it was more deep than piano, but apparently like it's rated under piano, so then I'll just say it. It's Vico Dasporo.
Okay.
Album is called Underrated. Okay. Check it out. Amazing album. But besides that, Stana's album. Young Stana's album. Noma Tomato.
Yeah,
I think that's what it's called. I feel like that's my favorite album. Ivy League also was dope. maybe this might be controversial, but I feel like it is slightly better than the other one, which is crazy enough seen more as a classic than this one, but maybe because this one is still new,
very much new,
so it makes sense. But yeah, no, Ivy League is dope also. So yeah, those three. But my number one is Vico Dasporo, Underrated.
Yeah.
And then if I had to put them in order, actually, number 1 Vico.
Yeah.
Number 2 Young Stunner. Number 3 Ivy League. That's me.
I agree. Young Stunner's album was just
crazy,
bro. Like
crazy.
I think we've hearing these vocals from Sir Tro, from Dali.
Yeah.
But the Young Stunner's voice,
yeah,
it was completely different, man.
Yeah.
It's like the first time we had something so on the piano joint, we're like, okay,
yeah.
Okay. There's something different. Yeah, we've been hearing vocals, but
we've been hearing you, but like, shit.
So I agree, Young Stunner's album,
yeah,
and Ivy League, bro. Oh.
Yeah.
I've been playing Ivy League ever since it dropped.
Since it dropped,
yeah. I have.
And the joint Ivy League, fuck.
What, 16 minutes joint.
And it still feels short. Like, how the fuck did that nigga do that?
It's like 3 joints in one, but you don't hear it.
Bruh.
Because there's the part that has Chico
like he
and...
body bag that shit.
I think Chico and Cooper essay.
Yeah.
And then there's the middle part that has the guitar.
Yeah.
And then there's the first part of it when it starts.
Like deep piano. Yeah.
That's deep. And then he has to piano at the end. Ivy League.
Yeah, so okay.
So those are my top 2.
We agree.
Yeah, those are my top 2. You know, yeah, Outer Sharp, sure, but yo, man.
Yeah, that was dope too.
Though. I think also Toyo by Musa Keys.
Oh, okay.
But nah, man. These two, I don't know. Like Musa Keys is dope. Like his production is very amazing.
He is dope. Wait, also, like, I've been meaning to ask, is he that guy that like sings those type of songs where nobody knows what he's saying?
Yeah.
Okay, right?
Yeah.
Fuck, that nigga is amazing.
But remember, it was started by, you remember Coco? The joint, yeah, Scorpion Kings.
Yes,
on the first Scorpion Kings. There's a guy, man, I forgot his name. Yeah, there's a guy who came with that whole thing of.
Who is that guy? Fuck you, please check him out.
I'll check him out, man. I think he's also a songwriter.
I'll check him out as well, because like shit.
He's a songwriter because I've seen him in Gabs of the Small's lives every single time. Even when Abalele, Asibe Hip, he's like the chubby guy. There's a chubby guy who's always that's him, dog.
Nah, that shout out to you, bro. Like sorry for not knowing your name right now.
I think it's Noah Keys or something like that.
Oh yeah, Mao Keys. Yeah. Shit! Where is that nigga dropping, bro?
Because he's also on Ivy League. He does the same thing on Ivy League too. I think the song is that Some Cry or something like that.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Yeah, no, that nigga is amazing.
Bruh.
When he does that thing.
Bruh.
I think that like there's like a few songs that he's done that on.
Yeah.
And like it never gets old for me.
He doesn't say lyrics, my guy.
Bruh, nothing. Nothing, bro.
More Keys.
Yeah, yo, shout out to you, More Keys.
I think I might be just grasping at straws here, but I think he's the one who rides, bruh. For Kabza and him, for the vocals who come in, for if Amufaka coming in. Because you listen to Abalele and Asibe Happy, it's like this thing was written by one person. It's either Amufaka or that's that nigga.
Bruh. Maybe like he helps. Maybe like I think does that thing that Reason said, like they co-write. So
co-writing,
that would make sense too, since he's always there.
But he's always there, because even with the song you like by Msaki.
Yeah.
Mtakababa. Because it has, bro, even if you listen to the melodies of it, of
you know, like also
Happy,
the structure of these songs, like what I've noticed is like they have this thing, like I think at about like the 4th or 3rd minute where like they sort of slow down, yana.
Yep.
It's like, oh, okay, so the structure, maybe like, okay, sharp.
Maybe he's a composer.
Maybe that's a Kabza thing, but he probably also helps with that. Because like a lot of songs that where he's on the songs, they have that. So I'm like, okay, maybe he's also a composer. I don't know. But like whatever he does,
that nigga's amazing.
That nigga is amazing, bro.
Bro, he knew the lyrics.
Bro, that nigga is amazing.
Because on those lines, I'm like, this nigga's always there.
Yeah.
Like, I look at, bro, go back to all, I'm like, this nigga's always there.
Yeah, that
so
nigga's
I'm guessing like he is, I won't say the brains behind it, because they'll be giving Kabza this much.
Yeah.
And he's doing so much.
Hey.
You know, so
The king.
But yeah, those two albums for me, Ivy League,
yeah,
and Youngster's album,
Youngster, Noma Tomato,
and then the artist that stood out for you,
Youngster, bro.
Ne?
Youngster, also Cubs are like he's that guy.
Cubs
like,
has been rocking.
Yeah, it kind of feels like now it kind of feels unfair to like mention him as like Joe.
He's been rocking season show.
Like aren't you tired of being the king?
Bro.
And thing is, he's not even hogging the space. Like no. Like he's putting people on, but it's like
a lot of people are being put on.
Bro.
Him and Puri are just adding niggas. Like
bro.
Whoever's coming
so,
go with it, run with it, you know.
So
for me, it was a guy who switched from Afropop to piano.
Okay.
Sino Solo.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the songs that he's on, like
Sino Solo.
Also Umlazo. What's the song that has this challenge?
Umlando.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he's on
verse.
There.
His verse.
He's on there. I was like, okay, we see you something Soweto. Influence right there. You know, I think because I remember Sino, he dropped an album Lalela or something like that.
Oh yeah, the Afropop album.
The Afropop album while he was still with Sun Elm, Tunzi, Simi, and them. You know, so from there I knew him from there.
Yeah.
But then when he jumped to that piano bag, dog.
Yeah, it's like just piano has this thing where like people just fit in. No, it's like it's you're like, home.
Because also he has a song on Ivy League also, Madlamin.
Yeah.
And I'm like, because it's an old play that I think females used to play. Oh boy, yuppie, Madlamin. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Bro, he made that thing into a hit. Bro, I was like, Sino my guy. Nah,
piano has that thing though. Like, I think, like, I don't want to even give credit to this nigga, but I'm just gonna give it to him. Like, Nota was right. Like, piano has that thing, like, has that authenticity, homegrown type of thing. Like, it's so hard not to fit. Like, if you make a piano joint and it's not nice, like, I'm not even talking about hits. Like, it's not nice. Then you are the problem. Yeah, like honestly, like you are the problem. Like if it's not a hit, like you can understand. Like hits are harder to like make because also there's marketing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But for the song to be nice, like if it's not nice, it's like no. Honestly, you are the issue, bro. Like honestly.
Because look at every single person who has jumped ship,
bro,
or who has just dived in.
They have something to show.
Cizo Alakai, Casper.
Bro, everyone.
Stana, Sertro,
everyone, bro.
Sino. You can go on.
You literally can.
Chico, now Toss. You know, like you can go on because most of these guys were in hip hop.
Yeah.
Like fully.
Yeah.
But they just fit in when they go the other side. They just
it's like a glove. It's like
inside. It's like
perfect.
Inside. And they just match up, you know. And then now for song, I think there's so many songs that could potentially be song of the year. So we're gonna do the same thing with hip hop. With hip hop, we said which one a song of the year in general, and which one we thought for us is the best song.
Okay.
So let's start with the best song in piano.
In piano, ne?
That dropped last year.
Because I love the hums so much. Youngster and fun. I wrote this tweet that Youngster's hums for me are better than gonna give man this guy Kid Cudi or Kid Cudi. Yeah. Like that shit, like you feel it, like
I know.
I was like, I know.
Buyile was fire.
Hey, bro.
But also, you also gotta credit Uncle Waffles for that.
Yeah, true.
She made it bigger than what it was already big.
Hey, I wouldn't say big. She made it.
It was big.
But
bro,
4 million views.
4 million views on that video alone on Twitter.
Yeah, and also got to Drake and all of the niggas. So
4 million views.
Okay. But either way, though, that song
was a big song.
Dope. Was dope.
It was
even
dope.
Before.
No, so, I'm not saying it was not dope.
Yeah.
She just, it's like when, you know, if
she added fire to
if Drake
fire.
retweets your joint, even if it was fire, it's gonna go to another level.
Okay, yeah, no, true. Nah,
so because Uncle Waffles was like this new person we've never seen. We're like, oh, she pretty, you know, she DJs, okay. Now she has this thing about her. And then it just took it to another level. Now, you know, everybody's like, I do it, you know, so it just took it to another level. You know, that thing. Like, bro, so when I was thinking, hey, Namayang Base, I'm 1,000.
Like, now it has a dance. I'm like, yeah, man.
You see,
okay.
Uncle Waffles.
Okay, yeah, no,
the
I
influence,
feel,
you know.
I feel.
I agree, but for me, I think Asibe happy, bro. Asibe.
Okay,
bro,
nah.
I've witnessed so many grooves where you sit there and people will sing it lyric for lyric, going out of breath from the start to
the finish. Yeah,
and you know when I saw that the song was a hit, even when the original came and they had that ananas.
Oh yeah,
and people were still singing that for
that too.
I'm like,
yeah, no, I feel you.
Now this trend is huge.
I feel.
I'm like, bro.
You know what would have been number one for me? This one, like before Asibe Kana Gang Engwel. So Ami has two songs. I'm gonna get Asibe and the other Abalel. Ne, if it had that Dali verse.
Nah.
For me, like it would have.
You know I say that?
Yeah.
Because we've heard Dali do those kind of melodies before.
But like, did you hear like him on that joint specifically?
The thing is, when you've heard a melody before, it's like a thing of, okay, it's fire, but Asibe happy, you've not heard that melody. In your mind, you like, yes. And also, the message behind it, Abalel is like, I'm trying to go back to my ex. I'm forgetting my ex type shit. But Asibe happy.
Asibe happy. It's like, okay, I'm back to my ex. Now we're happy.
Exactly.
So it's like, what's on?
Thing is,
nothing changed.
Abalele, you're admitting.
Okay.
Nobody wants to admit, though. Nobody wants to fucking admit, you know?
Nobody wants to be wrong.
Exactly. So imagine.
No, but like, with Abalele, it's like, I'm not wrong. I know you're wrong, but
I'm forgiving you.
Yeah,
still.
I'm forgiving you. Okay, so
exactly.
Like I get
exactly.
You. I get you.
When
yeah, no, that was clownery. So okay, sharp.
Nobody wants to be a clown. Why not be happy though?
Why not be happy?
So that's why I think Asibe happy was probably going to take it for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
okay, but not for me. Still, like Young Stana is still number one.
Nah, so. I get you. Like nobody can dispute these three songs. Asibe happy, Abalele, and Adiwele. I don't think anyone can say, yeah, no, this song can't be number one because of A, B, and C. They were fire.
No, facts.
They were fire. All of them. So
Kabza the general. Kabza the mastermind. This nigga is just, bro. What the fuck did you do to us, nigga?
Dog, it's like everything he touches now. It's like,
and like,
but he did miss this year.
With what?
With that 50-track album.
Oh yeah.
He did miss.
I don't even remember a song from that album.
Exactly, so I'm like, he did miss. Because they didn't release it all at once. It was like 10,
like 10,
11, 10, 9.
And on all of those, like, I think all of them missed. Ne?
They missed, dog. I think there's probably like 3 joints.
But it wasn't his, though.
It was a joint thing. It was like a Scorpion Kings thing. And like, if we say Scorpion Kings it means him and Puri.
And Puri.
So in that one, it's him and somebody else.
Yeah.
And they missed.
I get you.
Maybe we didn't get the message. It's like
we didn't get it. Yeah,
it's like okay, Scorpion Kings has also missed when they had that joint EP with Trezor.
But like that was like deep take.
They missed. Cause the moment you derail from what we know you as, and you're at your height, and you're at your height, it doesn't blow, and you're hyping it to be like the next thing. It's a miss.
That's a miss.
Even though they were nice joints.
Yeah.
But it was a miss.
Yeah, no, okay, I get you.
This one here, I mean, listen, bro, Kabza can only do so much.
Yeah.
You know? But he redeemed himself.
Like, he showed that I'm not a god, but like...
But he redeemed himself, dog. Asibe and Abalele.
Kabo Bopa was killing as well.
Melo and Sleazy.
Nah, this nigga is just...
Melo and Sleazy.
This nigga has to be studied at like universities or something.
Felolity.
66. Dipache. Bopa. My guy. And like that guy might be my MVP.
Remember the first song that Devin Gogo was singing on, French Kiss? With I think she featured Dino from Mums.
Dino is By the way, I don't know if I was telling you or who I was telling, but like Boroko King, that group.
Yeah.
Bro, like Dino, I think was part of that group as well.
You did tell me actually.
Kabza was part of that group.
Yeah.
Louis Lunch, he
Louis Lunch. Oh
he was part of that group. Snow
days.
Deep, if you know.
Yeah. Snow Deep, Dino, Louis Lunch.
Bro, these guys like are fucking shit up. I'm like, fuck, dude, like that era is coming back like full force now.
You think so?
Bro,
I don't think so. I think
because
listen, Dino released
also
an EP.
Lady Zama and Kana Junior Torres, they were probably like not probably, but like they were
they were fire.
So it's like what were like that Skin Sailor.
But I think Dino had an EP with Deben Gogo. It didn't really land.
Yeah, but like his time is coming. That's what I'm saying. Like, just watch out for all those people that are coming from there.
Here's what Oskido was saying is like, fun, these new boys, they found something different to all these old guys.
Yeah.
It's like you listen to them Tuda's baseline. It's different.
It's different. It really is.
Shit. It's like I have to go to them Tuda now.
To find that one.
I have more hits than all these niggas combined.
Yeah, but I still
have to go there.
Yeah.
Because these niggas are coming with something different. So those niggas cause the better that, I won't say piano, but that broken beat.
Yeah.
And never hit. No Melon Sleazy, I want some other tip.
Bro, like, but wanna like what showed me that Melo and Sleazy are fucking shit up. Like besides the hits that we all already know.
Yeah.
Like their versatility as well. I'm like,
bro,
like sharp. They have a sound that's like, okay, this is Melo and Sleazy. But also like you hear like the different like type of stuff that they do and it's like, shit, is this like the same people?
Fana Bakadiano. Ubulitsa kapa Kadiano is ali A. Kampana Bakadiano is coming.
No, I'm gonna admit, like you told me about Melo and Sleazy. Like Khuli Melo and Sleazy, like they like Umbudis are yo.
Bro, because it was something different. I think we're used to this piano. And then the beat changes. I'm like, hey?
What is this?
Which one is this
one? Which one is this one now?
I'm like, okay. Like, because they have the tagline. I'm like, yeah. More valuable. And then they've been doing
okay.
Bro. And now they have, and then they did Go Tempe.
Actually, Chico, like when that nigga eventually drops an album, I'm just saying.
Go Tempe.
I'm just saying.
Dog. Like, you know, when he did the whole thing on Instagram and TikTok, I was like, just another cheesy nigga.
Yeah, Kanda.
Right? Because it was just the hook of it.
Yeah.
It was not like the whole thing where it's a Pitori story.
Yeah.
Could that be Pitori story?
Yeah.
You know, those who know, you know.
And like now it makes it, because like people that don't actually like that part, mostly are people that don't know what they're saying.
Exactly.
It's like,
exactly.
If you knew what this guy, like, he's telling you why I got them paid.
Literally,
like
he's describing the song right there.
Like
right there. Before he gets to the part that you like, he's telling you like
where it came from.
Bro.
Yeah.
Melon Sleazy.
Yeah. June.
So now looking now into this year, right?
Sure.
Looking into this year, we speak of Melon Sleazy, you know, they fuck shit up.
Sure.
Who now are you looking forward to this year to fuck shit up? Whether it's, before we get there, whether it's an artist or a DJ, or a producer.
In terms of like producers, as I said, like Melo and Sleazy, like the way they took me by storm.
Yeah.
And I loved it even more because you told me about it and then like it created an expectation.
Yeah.
And they still exceeded it. Like that is very rare. Like
very rare.
So then like just to show how rare it is. For example, when Nasty C came up.
Yeah.
Right. So firstly I heard Price City.
Yeah.
Right. So then that created mad expectation for me.
Yeah.
And then Bedhead dropped. I didn't like it because of that expectation.
Yeah.
But now that I look back, I'm like, okay, it was actually a decent album. Like it didn't deserve the hate that a lot of us gave it.
Yeah.
Right. So sharp. So that, and then like that's just one example.
Yeah.
Right. So basically, when I get an expectation, it's very rare for me to like exceed it or even just reach it.
Yeah.
So yeah, no. Melo and Sleazy,
Okay.
Them. And now you see, like my expectation is crazy high. So when they eventually drop the album, like I'm scared for them. Now.
They did drop an EP, which was I think for them it was like a thing of let's introduce you to our sound before we give you the actual thing.
I'm not sure if I heard it, but like no, I will
they
check
didn't
it out.
hype it. I think it's called My or something like that.
Oh, okay, no, I will check it out. But like maybe like that's gonna help me to like manage my expectation a bit. Yeah, I think I should listen to it like before I listen to the album when they eventually drop.
So Melon Sleazy, Chico.
Yeah, Melon Sleazy and Chico.
Yeah.
Who else?
Hip hop wise.
Those
are like piano niggas. No.
Yeah. Oh,
Chico might release
like now we are saying like generally
generally now.
Oh, okay. Also, I'm waiting to hear the next thing that the couple is gonna drop.
Yeah.
It's amazing, Joe.
But let's talk about like new talent, not like these old niggas. And new talent that you are looking forward to, or someone you've heard and they've not really blown up, and you think, what, this year they might just fuck shit up.
Okay, hip hop.
Yeah.
I hope Tato like gets his dues.
Yeah.
I hope Touchline properly gets his dues as well. I know he's old, but like
Touchline is pushing dog.
Yeah, like
but then end up like Magaza.
That's my right. Like I hope he gets that hit that really hits with everyone.
I mean, Magaza had one.
Yeah, at least he had that. But like, why can you say Touchline has?
I mean,
and like in this era, it's I think harder to actually have that type of hit.
Cause also like, I think one mistake he made was when he was featuring KO, Abafana Bahot. He's like, this one here. So like my kara type. I was like, my guy, don't do that. Because now you're creating an expectation.
That's what I say.
That you probably won't make.
You will never.
Kaka was something else.
Bro,
it's decades made before it was even made.
Bro.
Because we're literally getting on this fucking car. So when someone says that, so many memories come back.
Nice.
So when it's Alpha Number Hot, it's like, are you just saying you guys are cheese boys? You and KO, because KO gone land, a cute boy, no cute boy. So what are you actually saying to us? So
no, I feel you.
So I think next time, like just how he's dropping these songs, these but a South African Christmas or something like that. The content wise, you see the
just
content.
Let the content speak.
Let the content speak, and
let the content speak.
Sometimes outsource producers. Go to Lunatic.
Maybe even outsource like hooks, because I feel like these rap niggas, like as much as I love rap, as much as I do,
actually, yeah.
It's like sometimes, actually most times, your hooks are killing you, and like maybe the song "Mural in Honeydew" fucked people up because like it didn't really have a hook, and like that's one of the few that I know that didn't have a hook that still fucked shit up.
Yeah.
But like besides that one, I can't think of any.
There isn't.
And probably like not even in South Africa alone. Like generally, like I can't think of
a song that doesn't have a hook.
A song that doesn't have a hook that fucked it up like that one. So then, I don't know, James. Like your hooks need a lot of work.
True.
And I'm not picking on anyone, but I'm just saying.
Goes for a lot of niggas.
Yeah, like a lot. So
niggas run out of content,
bro. So it's like, like maybe even outsource like hooks as well,
or writers even.
Yeah,
someone to write for you.
Right. So then hooks, also producers, as you said.
Yeah.
Like the verses, most of y'all have that covered. Like that one is clean.
Yeah.
So
so Touchline.
Touchline. Tato. Also, I'm just gonna put Maglera in there because I feel like
he's been.
I feel like
who I feel like he's gonna end up like Ginger Tro.
Dude, like all that potential,
because
getting all of these cosigns.
You have all the cosigns. You're
bro.
killing all your features, but it's when you release the individual one
that you're not cooking as much. Joe. I really hate when that happens, Joe.
That's what I'm afraid of. Like how Touchline is gonna be.
I'm afraid of that too.
Touchline, I see Magaza in him because he has that whole thing like I can rap.
And he can.
And I can also like be commercial.
Right? And he can.
And then you find Maglera, I can kill you on the verse.
Yeah.
Ginger Tro was killing niggas.
He was fucking niggas up.
But when he drops his shit, it's mid.
It doesn't land like that.
It's mid, dog. Because you have this expectation that, okay, you've killed niggas. I'm ready for you to kill shit. What helped Reason was, because we didn't know Reason, he He was just an underground nigga, and he came with the first album.
Yeah.
And Do It Like I Can was very commercial.
Yeah, it was.
Compared to his other shit. That helped him because you're like, oh, okay, this nigga cool, he can rap.
Yeah.
And then when he got on his rapping bag, with the freestyles, all of them,
and the remixes also, like he still body bag niggas, so it's like okay.
So it was for him, it was perfect because he didn't start with like the features, and we have this expectation.
Yeah.
And when he eventually drops Audio 3D, we're like, what's this now?
Yeah, I know.
You know, so he started with the Audio 3D, and then we got the features.
Yeah.
And we're like, okay, he kept that. He dropped at the end, but you know, it's fine.
Yeah, still, but like everyone has like their moment, and like when the moment is gone, it's like
it's gone. He was the biggest thing.
Yeah.
So everybody drops, man. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
don't drops. Don't worry. Don't let people troll you, man. Eventually, you can't always stay number one. Look at AKA. It's bad. It's horrible. So anyone else? Maybe even out of hip hop that you're looking forward to?
Okay, yeah. Now hip hop, I think it's those three that.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping something gives, bro.
Yeah.
And then other genres, I've been listening to. I hope R&B as a whole comes to the proper commercial space because there's a lot of albums that drop, like your Nalu, Tando.
Yeah.
Bro, there's a lot of people that I can't even mention all of them now.
P.O.
P.O. Bro. Yeah, no, there's
a lot of people. The Big Hash. You know, so
yeah.
I get you. R&B,
like the genre itself, like something gives. Yeah, no, like they've been working. Like we can't say they haven't been working.
True.
They have.
Yeah.
So it's just that thing. The people just have to catch up. So, and you can't blame the people also. Like,
hard, man.
Like, I used to be that guy who blames the people. Like, yeah, no, you're not looking for music, but also it's like
the music is there.
Somebody has to like show it to them. Like, yo, here it is.
True.
Because it's there, but it's like you have to show it. Like, yo.
Okay. So now I get you. And for me, I agree with you with R&B, bro.
Yeah.
I think R&B this year. I think maybe because, you know, sometimes you need the influence from like one of these big guys.
Yeah.
And when Casper said he wants to drop an R&B album,
maybe
that might give a lot of R&B artists even more light to be like, yo, we also do R&B and here's our shit, we dope. You know, and there's one lady that right now I think I don't think she's gonna take over, but she's gonna be on a lot of features. Her name is Raspy.
Okay.
Yeah, she has featured on Bugo Bang's thing. With PG, it was Wongqibelo, amazing song, and then she was also featured on Tseho and AK's latest one, Chopping What.
Yeah.
The lady there, that's Raspy.
Oh, okay.
And then now there's a song called Sondela, which has Venom, and Shishiliza, which is Venom, which is Shishiliza is Bash, Poety's manager.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
wait, so now he's an artist as well?
I think he's going into. He's almost like a.
Is that a good idea though?
I don't know.
Like, not even for him, but like for the people that he's managing.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna work out because he's going by a different name, Shishiliza, instead of Bash. Because Bash Vision is his brand as as management, and Shishiliza is I guess the artist now.
Obviously, I'm guessing he's gonna be managing himself, or at least like he's gonna be under his label. So it's like.
Yeah.
Does that now mean that he's gonna have first preference?
I don't know.
You see,
I think that's the
we'll
one thing. Maybe Boyti should talk. Maybe they've probably spoken about.
Yeah, they've probably spoken about it,
and they know where they rank between the whole labels and management and whatever is. Because the first song they released, Venom and Shishiliza, is Showboy. Which had 25K, Blackie, I think Fox is there.
Oh, what? Like they added all of the
there's also
cheat codes.
But there's also another lady. She rests in Piton. She body bagged everybody.
Yeah, man.
Body bagged.
Which one is that now?
You must, find us on Showboy.
I will check it actually.
Like, I thought it was going to be a hit because I heard a snippet of it first. Then I saw the features like there's too many people.
Yeah, that's also another thing, man. Like
there's too many characters
of having too many. Like it really works though. Like
really works. Unless
it's piano also.
Or a remix.
Okay, yeah.
You know, then we're like, okay, cool.
Yeah,
but also
then it makes sense.
Has to make sense because
PH
released the remix of Siras.
Yeah, no.
And Casper still had the best verse, but they kept his original verse, and it's like, So what does Sizwe and
what is everyone else
everyone
doing?
else doing? Then it's like,
yeah, no.
You know, so
yeah.
I think niggas must stop featuring too many people on songs. Like they have to make sense. If
Like
you wanna feature
when we're
people.
saying work together, we're not saying feature everybody.
Don't now all of you guys,
Yeah,
5
like
of you
we're
guys
saying
in
work
one
together as in
song.
like put each other on, like retweet if you have to.
Yeah, but it must also be organic.
Cameo,
I think,
yeah.
I think the other thing, it needs to be organic. 'Cause,
Yeah,
you know,
that
some people can just be like, I'm retweeting this because I want followers, because I know this person has this kind of clout. You know, if I retweet Aries, I know the slimes might just listen to my shit.
Yeah.
You know, that type of it should be organic.
Okay, yeah, I get you. I
You know,
get you.
so it's her Raspy that I'm looking forward to. Sino, I think he might end up dropping a just piano EP or
Piano
album.
EP, okay, yeah.
You know,
That would be dope.
you know, I want to hear that. But if you were to drop an album, I want to be like, it's Peter Pete. You know, have your afro. Don't lose that.
Don't lose.
Because you know you're also good.
Yeah.
That's it. You know, bring that in and also bring the piano in and mash it up and make it like, you know, make it an experience. Like your album must be an experience, like how it's Peter Pete was.
Or do like Msaki, like have double disc.
Or double disc. You
That can
also
work
do
as
that
well.
if you have the content.
Yeah.
You know, because some people are crazy writers.
Yeah.
Some people are limited writers. They can write hits, but they can't write a story.
Facts.
You know, so we don't know where he's at when in terms of his writing so far. So it's Raspies, Sino, and obviously Chico. I want to hear what Chico is going to drop.
Yeah, as a body of work.
As a body of work.
Being on features is cool and everything, but like a body of work is something completely different. So yeah,
man.
want to hear that as well.
So those are like the 3 people I want to hear from this year.
Piano type or like just generally.
Generally, like just for them, because I think
so hip hop, like you don't want to
Chico,
hear nobody really.
Hip hop. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know.
This kid that you told me about, man, J-Boy or man, that guy that does drill.
Oh, man,
Jolie B, yeah.
He's fire.
Patience is dope, bro. I heard it. Check that out as well.
That nigga's fire. That drill is fire.
That shit was amazing.
Roy.
Yeah. Fuck! Roy as well, my nigga Roy.
Nah, Roy.
Don't
also,
lose that Pitori sound. Like,
also, Roy has that Jojo like Vida Loca.
yeah.
It's fire.
Yeah.
It's fire.
Yeah,
but
no,
also,
Roy.
I like when, because with him, he's also versatile.
Yeah, very,
Right?
very.
He can be very roadie rich.
Yeah.
He can be very spiton, and then he can get on that bag, that Afro pop bag. He has a song with vocalist called Hold On.
Oh yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
That was produced my mom.
Yeah. That
guy.
kid.
So,
but now I told you about Roy.
Nah. It's fire.
I told you about Roy.
Nah,
So
the boy is fire. I gotta
yeah.
give
Oh
it to
yeah,
him.
Roy as well. Shit, why did I forget about Roy?
So
Sorry,
yeah,
man.
bro. In conclusion,
Yeah.
oh yeah, there's one question that we had to talk about. Should Uncle Waffles release music?
Actually, that's not the question that I thought you were gonna ask, but we'll get to that as well. Look, it's a catch-22 type thing, right?
Yeah.
So honestly, firstly, I thought her hype or clout or whatever they call it would have died down by now, right?
Yeah.
But obviously it didn't. It hasn't, which is good. Like, I'm happy for her. Like, it's still going strong. And I don't know how long it's gonna last. But also there's a thing that, like, if she starts making music and let's say it sucks, right? Like, that's gonna be a quick way of killing her hype.
I guess.
Right?
I guess.
But if it's dope, then like it's gonna be cool because then like she can now become a proper household name. Because I feel like with DJing, she could say, like, we could say she's becoming like a proper household name.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I don't think now people only just book her for what's the song? Adiwele, yeah.
Now
like,
they book her because she's
like now
good
people
DJ.
actually book her because I think she's a good DJ.
Yeah.
Right? So then, yeah, but also like her just only being a DJ for like the commercial type success, like I don't think it's sustainable, but also we didn't think it's gonna last this long and it did. So hey, she might surprise us, but in terms of her dropping music, if she finds people or surrounds herself with people that can really help her drop like proper music, then yeah, why not? But if you can't and you're trying to do it alone and it flops, then that might be detrimental to your career. Like, it might be a catalyst actually, and like cut it short. Like, yeah. So I don't know.
Because she's under Creative Corner. Those two gents, Kai and got the other gents, Zeus.
Yeah.
And they are very connected in terms of producer wise.
That's my thing. So like that's why I'm actually saying that like if they can put the proper people around her,
I think
then
for her, she needs to first understand what in piano, because in piano there's like different elements of it.
Yeah.
Where do you want to
fit in? Yeah.
You know, because you can fall between like, if you go for hype, that means you're gonna always switch.
Yeah.
But if you're like, I'm just gonna be a soulful piano person, then I think for me that's the easier bag.
That's the bag that she can go into.
Because there's so many vocalists.
Yeah.
Like you can literally go get Lyra.
Yeah, because like honestly, like when Kabza was doing that thing of having like or calling people on the Afro space, like started with Ami and then it was Msaki, then it was who else did she call? I think it was a guy. I forgot. But like so she could do that, like just continue doing that and like go into that so bad. So that could work.
She just had to find the right producer for it, because I think Slade is also under the Creative Corner.
Yeah.
Right. And he released 2 songs. Slade,
yeah.
He released Barman, which was, I think it was done by StinoLeThwenny.
Yeah.
And then he dropped, I think, Mushle, which was done by Tweezy and somebody.
Okay.
So it's about.
He's also on Umland.
Uban.
Slade.
Slade is also Umland, but I think that one was done by. Is it? I think it's 9 Number or number 9.
Yeah. 9 Number.
Or Number.
Yeah.
And also Mdu with an R at the end.
Yeah.
Because I've heard Mdu's albums and I was like, okay, that definitely sounds like his production.
Yeah,
here.
sounds like his stuff.
Like that bass line alone, I was like, okay, this is him.
Yeah.
So, you know, I don't know what Slade does in terms of production.
Yeah.
I just know him as a DJ. I don't know production wise how good he is. Can he now solely produce for Uncle Waffles, and will it slap? Because
also, what if Uncle Waffles can produce? Because she literally said she started DJing like on that day or something.
No, she started DJing
not on
during
that day,
lockdown.
but like during that time.
Her first gig was there. Because someone else cancelled and they needed somebody.
So then it could be possible that maybe she also has another hidden talent which is producing.
Could be. She might have an awesome ear.
Yeah, we don't know.
You know, I think her sets, I've never heard her sets personally, but it looks like, I mean, she's getting booked crazy.
A lot.
So it could be. She is talented.
Yeah, no, definitely. Like
also, just to elevate it. I think to elevate it, the connections of Creative Corner is also taking her to that other level. Her associations with different people. That's why
it's important to be with like proper people, bro.
Proper people, man. You know. Even though I do think Slade fell into a different corner because it looked like Slade was supposed to be the one.
Oh, that was going
Creative
higher.
Corner promotes. Because when they dropped Barman, it was like, okay, now we're pushing Slade, Chama guy, you know, bass guy, you know, we're pushing this image.
Yeah.
And then Uncle Waffles happened.
Yeah.
And then they tried to push them together.
Both, but then
people were like, Slade, we see you.
We see you, yeah.
You're a clean guy, but
chill for now.
This lady right here, you know. So I don't know what's gonna happen with Slade in terms of them, but with Uncle Waffles, she must listen and look at what she would fit in.
Yeah.
You know, maybe she can sing. Who knows? Maybe she can sing.
If she does decide to, like,
if she does decide to make music, I think eventually as a DJ,
she probably will.
You probably have to drop like an EP or something.
Okay, nah, I feel you.
Which other DJ has not dropped an EP? Because StinoLeThwenny has Paradise, a whole album.
Yeah. I'm trying to think.
Melon Sleazy.
But thing is, like, there's a lot of DJs that aren't artists, like they're just DJs also. But because they're just DJs,
but they also drop remixes.
Famous also. Yeah, okay.
Like, see how FKA Mash was dropping glitch dubs.
Yeah.
You take like a joint, glitch dub it.
There was this other glitch dub that he dropped. This other American dude. Fuck, I forgot the song, but like that shit was dope.
You see, so it's like those things where it's either Uncle who's become the person who remixes songs to give it like a Da Capo touch. You know Da Capo's touch and Chana Music's touch there, you know,
bro,
like those things where you
take your song, it's not yours anymore.
Exactly, where you take Adiwele, and he give it something different and make it a brand new song.
Yeah.
And he still get royalties out of it.
Yeah.
You know, so I think she must find also her lane. The DJing is cool. I hope she's saving money. Fuck. She's getting crazy gigs.
Me too.
I hope she's getting that generational wealth and these niggas are not like fucking robbing her.
Yeah.
You know, because you know how cutthroat this industry is.
Hey.
But yeah, just to end it off, I think she will eventually drop music. She must just find the right producers. Man.
Yeah, not just hope like when she does drop, like it doesn't flop. That's all. Doesn't like I don't really care who does it. I just hope it doesn't flop.
I think the first probably 3 might flop, or the first one might be a hit. The other next ones might flop.
As long as like she has something that sustains her.
Yeah.
That's my thing, right?
Yeah.
As long as like she has something that sustains her.
We'll see this year. Maybe she might drop this year. Who knows?
Yeah, we'll see.
You know, just maybe when sometimes the hype kind of dies of a person, and you know the gigs are like, okay, cool. We've secured December, but you know, October is kind of like okay-ish.
Yeah.
That's when you know most of these DJs like, okay, let me drop one.
That's when they drop,
just to pick it up so I can get more bookings, yeah, bro.
Facts.
But now to go to another female DJ, who won Song of the Year, DJ Hlo.
Yay!
Have you listened to the joints?
I have actually.
Yeah?
I have.
And
recently, so that should tell you a lot.
Like all of us.
Yeah. Like that should tell you a lot. So
yeah.
It kind of reminds me of was it 2019 or 2018 situation?
Where they had
Van Damme or Gang.
But the song was huge in KZN.
But that's the thing, like
but here's
also this one was probably huge in KZN as well.
Here's a difference.
It wasn't.
It was not.
Okay, no, I didn't know.
That's
but
the difference between Van Damme and this one here. Van Damme was huge. This one here, even calls the people like...
Even they...
We've heard the song,
wait,
yes.
Didn't they vote for it? Who voted?
My thing is, if I have 20 followers, you have 100 followers, but of your 100, only 5 vote. Not all of my 20 vote. Yes, you have the bigger hit, but your fans don't vote, and that's the thing that happened. The people did not vote though.
But like
people assumed that.
Do you think she had more than like
she got like
20k votes?
Yeah, she got 20 something k votes, and it's easy to get 20 something votes when Okozi FM is rocking like 8 million.
Yeah, like they have a lot of listeners. Okay.
So to get 20k,
in that case, it makes sense.
To get 20k, it's easy for someone from KZN, especially like, if she goes to like all these rallies.
Yeah.
Because she's going to all these rallies, you know. I think she went to a rally where it had the new king now from Natal. So it's a thing of she does have the fans.
Okay.
We just thought that because Asibehe Babalele, you know,
people were gonna vote.
People were just
nobody did.
Because
do
you remember a time where I was like, please vote for me?
Nah.
Do you remember a time where Youngster said, please vote for me?
Nah, I don't think these guys even care about those things.
So like, now, when somebody like that, she's provoking.
She did that.
It's like, remember the Casper thing? Casper has fans, but he didn't ask fans to vote first. And then Elise was...
Yeah.
And then now he's like, okay, let's vote. Yeah. And then what happened?
But they still beat him though.
So. But the thing is, he still caught up.
Yeah, no, true.
You know,
true.
From having like 5,000
to
get like fucking 100k.
Yeah, I think like got 220 something.
You understand?
Like
so the power of people asking, vote for me.
Yeah, no, I get you.
In terms of like, I'm like, okay, I know my song is already big, they're just gonna play it.
I get you.
You know, so I think that's what happens. It's not DJ Hlo's fault that she asks people to vote for her.
Yeah, and also it's not like it's a bad song because, as I said, like I recently listened to it. It's like, okay, it's a good song.
Yeah, it's just not song of the year.
The issue is just that it's not song of the year because, well, yeah.
I mean, but I've seen like I went on YouTube like the first time. I think it was on 20 something k. Now it's like 300.
Like a lot, though.
It's like 300k. So it shows that
like people are checking it out.
As much as people are like,
it's actually kind of good.
It was not supposed to be song of the year. It's still a good song.
It's a good song. Like that's what I'm saying. Because when I first heard it, right? So then I first heard it after hearing that it won.
Yeah.
Like I was going there
with the mentality.
Yo, I'm gonna hate
these other joints.
No. Like
you're gonna hate.
I was like, yo, I'm gonna fucking hate on this, right? And then I heard. Then I was like, actually,
there's nothing to hate.
There's nothing to hate. It's just the fact that it can't be song of the year, but in terms of the song on its own, there's nothing to hate. Like it's a good song. So
yeah.
Yeah.
So man, you know, DJ Hlo, it's not your fault, man.
It's not your fault.
It's not your fault. You asked people to vote for you. They did.
They did.
You won it.
You did what you were supposed to do. And you won.
No one can tell you whatever.
Yeah.
When there was Adiwele, Asibehebi, Abalele, Oza, all of them. All of Gikolele, Jola, Emlanjeni. Hey! Yeah, times 4. Why me? 5-year plan, all of them. And you won Song of the Year.
And you still won. So congratulations to you, man.
Congratulations, man. Don't
shout out.
People are gonna troll you.
Yeah, they definitely are. But
it's life, bruh. When just drop another banger.
Yeah.
That's how you silence people. Drop another banger.
Yeah.
And quitting and bail of it. So you've won it. So you asked people to vote for you, and they did.
And they did.
Whether you bought them data or airtime,
it doesn't matter.
You won. It doesn't matter. Your mission was accomplished. But yeah, just to close it off, man. This is the wrap up.
Yes.
And we really wrapped it up. And
Shout
there's so much. There's so much to
our
actually,
nigga Itu.
And he's supposed to be here, but
he was supposed to be here.
He has business to take care of.
Yeah.
Shout out to Lumko too, man.
Yeah.
Bro, you're also supposed to be here, but you have training today.
Yeah.
You just got back, so you sucker niggas. But just to wrap up, there's so much to cover.
Yeah, a lot.
And we just covered probably the base.
Yeah.
Of everything.
Like we said, 2021 was a long 3-hour move. So apologies for not fitting everything in.
Yeah.
But it was long.
It was super long. And already this year has already started on a banger.
Bruh.
Because when we recorded this, it's 2022. So happy New Year.
Yeah, happy New Year.
So we recorded this in 2022. So, already, by the time we recorded this, Umlando is... Already we have our first hits of the year.
Already.
And January has not even ended yet.
Hey, bruh.
So you can imagine what's gonna happen. Chico still wants to release more music. Speaking of Chico, on Ivy League, there's another song called Sharp.
Yeah.
I think second last song.
Yes, second last. Yeah. Bro, Chico is amazing. Was it that joke? Okay, no, it's not that one. Never mind. Chico is amazing, bro. Now that's what I'm saying. I'm waiting for the album because there's no ways. There's no ways.
Anyway, before we get into it and
we can't go back
further into this whole topic.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Before we close, I think I need to give this shout out. Shout out to Sculptured Music for the Music Odyssey. I should have mentioned you on the Deep House section. I'm sorry I forgot.
Yeah.
But shout out to you too. You were killing it as well. So yeah.
There's a lot of people who are killing it, man.
Yeah.
If you didn't mention your name, it's not because we didn't listen to your music.
Yeah.
It's because we forgot. Because there's so much.
We forgot. There's a lot.
There's a lot,
okay? There's a lot.
Since January, there's just been hits and hits
bro.
and hits. By the time it's December, you're like, yes! How many hits do we have? So...
Yeah.
Guys, please don't... And I'll be like, you didn't mention my fave. You didn't mention Siatandana. You guys are Casper haters. No, we're not.
No, we're not.
We're not. It's just better songs. Siatandana is dope. Yeah, his birthday is dope.
Top 5 for me, by the way, that song.
Top 5?
Yeah.
Top 5?
I'll put it top 5, bro.
Top 5?
Yeah.
With that verse?
Aju. Leave the verse alone.
No, it's the whole song, dog. It's the whole song. You can't exclude it.
Listen, right? At Groove, people still sing that verse.
No, they do.
So?
They do.
So what's the issue then?
No, they do.
Yeah, so what's that verse?
I'm just saying, is it top 5?
Yeah.
With the content out there?
Bheki did enough.
With the content out there?
Bheki did enough. And the melody, right, of a song did enough.
Has everything with the melody though.
And also the sample
did enough.
So.
The melody is not... They didn't create the melody.
It's not original, obviously. It's not original.
They didn't create the melody.
Yeah, because
hold on.
Yes,
yeah, hold on. That's the melody.
That's what I'm saying. It did enough.
Top 5?
It did enough, bro.
Top 5?
It did enough.
I don't know. Already we have top 3.
Yeah.
Already we have top 3.
Yeah. Okay, maybe 5 is too much.
Exactly.
Because now I'm thinking
Exactly. I'm like Jamie.
Okay, sharp. Top 10.
Yeah, top 10, yeah.
That's my final.
Top 10, around 8-9.
I know, just top 10.
8-9.
Just top 10. I'm gonna just say that and keep it at that. Because if I start to rank them now, it might go lower. Might even go higher. I don't know. But it's in the top 10. Just know that, okay? Sharp.
There's also Gikolele.
Hey, bruh. Leave me alone.
No, I'm trying to show you that, you know it.
There's a lot.
Piano, dog.
There's a lot. There's a lot.
Those guys don't play, hey?
Hey, Joe.
Those Jays don't play, dog.
I wonder if this is gonna be a piano year as well.
I think so.
We'll see.
I think so.
We'll see. But we have to close, bro. We have to close.
I think R&B will do better.
I hope it does.
Than its previous years.
Yeah.
But I also think piano is still gonna dominate because there's just so many piano guys just coming through every year.
Even new ones. That's
like,
the most important part. But like,
it's like fellow now has reached that point where now he's that gen.
He's that nigga now.
Are also coming in. It's like I found about TNK. Look at TNK or TNS. No, I think it's TNK who are featured on Ivy League.
Oh yeah,
and you know, whenever Kabza drops, because we know we're anticipating Scorpion Kings 3.
Do you think it's coming though?
It is. I think it was supposed to come this year, but because of Young Stana, I think because they felt, cause I think those guys they look at, okay, can we drop or who's, because they don't wanna be those guys.
Take away
every
everything.
time.
Yeah,
they let niggas do their thing.
Maybe that's why they're reigning for so long, because these fuckers have been there like forever, and like we don't get tired because like
this will tell ICU.
Yeah, no.
Exit, let's wrap it up.
Yeah.
Guys, shout out to you guys, man. Don't forget to listen to the Virtuoso pod.
Yes.
And I don't know when he's gonna start dropping again.
Feb.
He's saying Feb.
I hope.
I'm gonna have a new podcast called Don's Radio.
Yep.
It's been planning this for like probably a whole year.
Shit, nigga.
I bounced an idea of him. I bounced an idea of certain people.
Yeah.
Trying to cut it down, segment it. I was like, fuck it. Let's just do it. Just do it as is. You know?
It's gonna grow from there.
That's coming. Sports with LM10. It's still gonna happen. That's not going anywhere. The sports stuff's not going anywhere.
Yep.
Don's Pick will become Don's Radio. Because I just feel like dropping a playlist every Friday can be exhausting.
Ish, bruh.
Like, it means me at 12 o'clock.
Podcast is worse though, but okay.
Podcast, at least I can ramble,
Sure.
A playlist now must sit there and listen to join. Sometimes
all of these songs.
You're like, okay, not this one here. They have to listen like certain EPs, certain albums. It takes a lot. So
yeah, no, it does.
For me not to like just pick just popular songs, because it's easy to like pick popular songs.
Yeah,
this song trended, they're dropping it now. Okay, Mlando. Hey, this one. It's easier that way, but I wanna make it so different that in this radio show, I wanna introduce new talent. Like, I don't wanna play guys that you guys already know. It has to be like brand new guys.
Something new, yeah.
So that's what I'm working on, to make sure by the time I start recording, I don't tell you guys about people you already know. I need to tell you about people that
you don't.
Maybe like 5 years from now might be the top guys.
Yeah.
So look out for that. Gotta put people on, man. I feel like I'm over that stage of being like, yeah, this person deserves to be number one and all of that. I feel like people are working.
Yeah, bro.
Like everybody's working.
Everyone kind of deserves.
And we can say we look forward to that, to Chico, to Toss, to all of them, but the kind of crazy other niggas who are right now in studio. We are talking here when I go eat after this. Yeah. But they're working in studio. They're busy grinding, trying to get their Tempela or their Asibe hip, so we can't now start saying, but these ones deserve to be on. Everybody deserves to be on, and everybody needs to. There's enough guap for everybody. Yeah. Like Brianna has shown us. Don't let hip hop guys tutor you and tell you that
there's one cake. No, there's not one cake. There's a bakery. Everyone is making a cake.
Everybody can chow.
Yeah.
Look at how many piano oaks have pianos.
Fuck, bro.
Chico now has a piano because of piano, not because of hip hop. Young Stana. So there is so much money for you guys to make. Just stop beefing, man. Like, if you wanna beef, make it a real thing.
Make it entertaining as well.
In the music. Don't let now we're like, nigga, fuck no. Fuck you in the music. Let's hear you put that into content. Let's see your creativity. Then we'll know.
Make some money from that.
Look at composure. People can sing composure word for word.
Let's not start with that.
So don't that kind of thing. Don't now be personal and be like, your baby mama this, your baby mama. No, guys. Make it, make it a real thing and make music out of it. Don't be an asshole though and be like AK and like to take a 90s beat and go remake it and then drop it on data file and then like, I'm gonna drop your shit on data. That was brilliant though. Like, at that time, that was brilliant. But no, shout out to you guys, man. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Don Show SA. Don't forget to listen to his podcast, The Virtuoso Pod.
Follow Brantley _ZA. Follow at The Virtuoso Pod, VIRTUOSO, Virtuoso Pod, POD.
And that's it, man. Don, Brantley, we out.